Tashi Delek, everyone. Welcome to the foundation class. Okay. We'll start. First of all, we'll begin with the Ngöndro. Please download the prayer book and we'll chant along. Then first of all, before doing that, remember to cultivate the precious motivation of the Bodhisattva, that whatever we do in order to bring all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. So in order to do so, then we engage in listening to the Dharma teachings. Okay.
Om Bodoi Ngöndro Mambu Guroi Jiji Jesu Daroi Jinji Labji Shesu Usui Guru Bema Sidi Uye Ye Namjang Samai Bema Gesa Endombo Shamsen Chogi Ngöndro Nye Bema June Shesu Bodoi Ngöndro Mambu Guroi Jiji Jesu Daroi Jinji Labji Shesu Usui Guru Bema Sidi
Okay, now go to the 7-branch practice. It's on page 59. This is for requesting the teachings. First of all, in order to accumulate merit, we engage in the 7-branch prayers. Dorje lomben sangye pen disum shulai chanse lo chonsum dembe shingjuru la nime yiki chapsu che ngejuro yiki namdru be dabe cheba shesu se ngodru chowo chebege neje malu shambarangi chojo korsum dabe che macha chella jeyera Dambe Tashi Delek Zombe Janchu Semgedo Deshe Wanchu Sembala Damba Sumge Lubelo Tsera Dambe Gewanam Dune Janchu Chemboro. Now the mandala offering mudra. Mandala is the gesture of offering the entire universe, the multifold world system. Sanjin bin jun jun jin men do dram Ravling shin in den gen bai de Sange shin do ming de pu wai ye Rogun nam dai shin lai je parai sho Idam Guru Ratna Mandalakam Niryatayami. Now requesting the teachings as one stanza on page 62. Semje namge sambandan loye jendra jenda war chechon tunmon tebaye Chege korlo korodo sun. Now you can listen to the teachings and you can just listen. I will do some invocation prayers before I begin the teachings. Temba lamme sangye rinpoche, chomba lamme damshe rinpoche, dremba lamme geden rinpoche, chamne kunjo sumla. Chancelo tabge tuje shangcha resu chung shingi mitub deke pongjomba serge lumbo tambur jebeko. Shache gembo shamla chancelo palden tsone chu teresu pale kenze ye karange sandu charbeb. Kanchen kedru yonge zujen cho soke dorje rowe lamandu. Lamandan gumbo jizun jambyan yang la chansen lo gange lo dribne drinder netara namda rapsewe jinne denguen jejen zekchen nige tokara lekbam zen ganda sebe zenran mare mentum dunga geze wen troso kunla buche tarze yang la dukcho yang denso Druktar chardon yen monin lon leke chardon dredze che mare munse dunge nyugu jinne jeze redre namdene da jen sachur tatse yenten luzo gelse tueko. Chutra chudan chune gentre dan lu munse jambe yan la raptu diyo mara panchana diyo mara panchana diyo mara panchana Omaram Panzana Dende 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 Zenden Keke Kenra Zerke Talo Timoman Barapsen Kadan Tenje Shunlo Tobaye Lodre Pope Nawa Zendu Zin den Dorje Zalmon de Shemen Bantaye Shamdada Bejon Gensa Droben Jigre Yeshe Doje La Sewa de Sange Kwenye Cheme Pema Jon Shinder Trube Tsunzen Long Chenje Kangye Yanse Chinle Norbo La Sewa de Sodreme Jinge Lo Choge Lama Namge Gensabdo Wanguru Lonzen Shome Shenden Che Bebe Nerjora Kunban Zochen Ban Sange Doje Shamla Sewa De Omin Chege Yenge Podando De Sum Sanje Kunging O Ni Rang Sem Che Gung On Sum Tenze Tsawe Lame Shamla Sewa De Nelo Tomba Kyawara Jenje Lo Lekbara Sheba Bomba Kedu Nam Khada Nyambe Semjen Tamjen Namken Denge Dewa Lana Macheba Yangda Bara Zobe Janju Rimbo Chen Jinne Jan To Bara Jan Deye Chedu Che Zamo Dene Tsul Jindu Sente Ten Nyam Sul Lembara Giwo Nyamba Samba Jachewa Janju Semge Kulonda Tab Jachewa Song Ake Kulong So, on the very outset of listening to the Dharma teachings, please bring in mind the vast aspiration of the Bodhisattva, that is to think of bringing all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood by all means. To do so, then I will engage in listening to these profound teachings and bring forth the understanding of the meaning of these profound teachings and thereby engage in my life. Then on top of that one, then we also need to cultivate the profound skillful method of the secret tantra as taught in the sutras and tantras, what to avoid and what to cultivate. All of those observing appropriately, please listen to the teachings. We are here listening to the teachings on the foundation or the preliminary practice, and we have taken the teachings by Lama Tarchen Rinpoche, who is one of my lamas, and then he has composed this commentary, and it is very concise and very easy to understand. So last time I read his introduction. Now we are going to chapter 1, which says getting started. And then here it says, in order to practice Ngöndro, it is imperative that you receive transmission and teachings from a qualified Lama. The transmission can ripen your innate Buddha nature, while the teachings support your understanding of the practice which ultimately leads to liberation. In this particular tradition, because this belongs to the Vajrayana, you have to have a Lama or a teacher, a Lama who is qualified to guide you. So it's very, needless to mention that we need to rely upon a Lama. And here it says that transmission can ripen our innate Buddha nature. As we mention again and again that all sentient beings have Buddha nature, the potential of attaining Buddhahood, the Buddha potential or the seed of awakening to Buddhahood. Therefore, right now, all sentient beings and the Buddhas, the essence of their awareness, a sense of the mind is inseparable. Yet adventitiously, sentient beings, Buddha potential is obscured by defilement, by this adventitious or this temporal defilements. And we need to work in order to reveal that, in order to rid of that defilements, and then the innate quality of Buddha nature or Buddhahood will manifest. So therefore, to do so, a qualified Lama, relying on a qualified Lama is important, because that can ripen or that can bring your Buddha nature to maturation. You will need a few items to get started. A mala for counting mantras. A mala has 108 beads, so you can like a right nice size. It's very important because they are support for your practice. So if you have a good, nice, comfortable mala, it will aid you, it will support you, it will complement your practice. Whereas if your mala is kind of stuck, and when you want to pull or when you want to chant each bead, then if it gets stuck, then it might obstruct your practice. So anyway, you need to have a mala. This is called a mala. A cushion for sitting, so a nice comfortable cushion that you can sit comfortably for as long as your session lasts. So if you have a nice cushion, then you'll be able to sit comfortably. And then if you don't have it, then you might not be able to sit throughout the session. So a nice comfortable cushion. A prostration board. Here we are required as the foundation of the preliminary practice. There are sets of accumulations. For example, the refuge stanza we need to recite 100,000 times. Likewise, Bodhicitta recitation, cultivating the Bodhicitta or the mind of awakening to Buddhahood, we need to accumulate that 100,000 times. And the mandala offering that we did, we need to accumulate that 100,000 times. And then comes the Vajra Sattva 100-syllable mantra recitation. We need to accumulate that one 100,000 times too. And then we have the prostrations. There is a long prostrations that we need to do. And that prostrations too, we need to accumulate 100,000 times. So for that, you need a prostration board. Anyway, we'll talk along as we do your practices. Anyway, here, Lama Rinpoche mentions here. A mandala pen. A mandala pen is a pen where you use the grains and silver and all like jewels to heap on the mandala pen to make the mandala offering. So to do that one, we need a mandala pen. And with cloth, a cloth to contain the mandala grains and the jewels so that they don't go everywhere. So we need a nice cloth. And some grain or precious stones. So a basic shrine setup is a basic shrine, which is the reflection of our own innate nature. So we have a nice, beautiful shrine, clean like that, and in a nice place, a nice part of your room or your house like that. Set up in a high, clean place. Should include the support of the Buddha's body, speech, and mind. So as a Buddha's body support, you can have a statue if you have, or a thangka like this one's here, or a picture framed, or any kind of picture mounted, or any kind of. So that will suffice the Buddha's body representation. Then any Dharma text, any scripture, Buddha's teachings. So if you have that, you can set that on the shrine, like the teachings of the Prajna Paramita, transcendent wisdom, or any kind of Dharma teachings. You can have it. That becomes the representation of wisdom speech of the Buddha. And then the wisdom mind representation, you can have like a Vajra or a bell or stupa like that. This is called a Vajra. So, or anything, like this is called a Purpa, like that. So that becomes the wisdom body, speech and mind representation of the Buddha. As a support of the Buddha's body, you may use a statue, thangka, or picture of Guru Rinpoche. You may also use any other pictures of wisdom deities, your guru, or the refuge tree. Refuge tree is particular to this Ngöndro practice. There is a very elaborate visualization that we do from the primordial Buddha down to one's teacher, and within that visualization we have the lineage lamas, and then the three root deities, the protectors, protectresses, and the bodhisattvas, the Buddhas of the three times, and then we have the arahats and so forth like that. So we'll go through those in the future classes to come. We'll have pictures or images of the refuge tree. A support of the Buddha's speech is the form of a holy Dharma text. A support of the Buddha's mind may be placed on the shrine in the form of a stupa containing relics from the Buddha or other enlightened beings, or a ritual implement such as a purba, the one that I showed you, purba. A shrine with this kind of holy support is a field for the multiplication and accumulation of merit and wisdom. When you have set up these supports, make offerings to the wisdom beings by placing 7 offering bowls filled with water to 1 grain distance from the top. So, like on my shrine, you see those offering bowls. They have like 7 from the left, 7 from the right, like that. So this one is elaborate, but you can just simplify with just 7 bowls. But the grain size is the distance between one bowl, the rim of the bowl to the other bowl, like that. So that's what Lama Rinpoche is talking. So offer candles or lights. So you can have candles, or you can have, lamps or lights, any kind of flowers and incense. With a pure mind, respectfully make the offerings to the symbolic representations of Buddha's body, speech, and mind, with the understanding that the Buddha has no desire for any of these offerings. Instead, recognize the offering as a support for your own accumulation of merit and wisdom. So, as is taught in the teachings, we say, when we make the light offering, we visualize that single lamp or the single candle that we offer emanating as huge as the whole universe, and then filled to the brim with the essence of nectar, like refined oil. And then the wick is straight with a nice fine cloth or fabric or substance, like wick, like that. And then when you light it, it illuminates the darkness of all sentient beings. That one you offer to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. And we say, although the wisdom eye has no phenomena as darkness or light, like that, yet in order for sentient beings to dispel the darkness of ignorance, we make this offering. So similarly like that, here Rinpoche is mentioning that these offerings are not to please the Buddhas. There is no such thing as pleasing or displeasing the Buddhas, but in order for us to accumulate merit, so we do that. It's like I told you earlier, it's a reflection of one's own mind. When our mind becomes pure, the offerings become purer and purer, like that. Okay, so that completes the first part. So the second is the 7-point posture. So in order for one to sit, one to meditate, then we need to adopt the 7 posture of the Vairochana Buddha. By creating an atmosphere conducive to meditation in front of your shrine or in a quiet and peaceful place, free from distractions. Sit on a comfortable cushion. Place your body in the 7-point posture. Cleanse your breath with the 9 breaths and place your mind in an uncontrived natural state of relaxation. You remember that 7 posture. We'll go through each of those. And then there is also, before we start the meditation, there's the cleansing of the breath to remove any stale or any kind of energy that are harmful in our body that we kind of force out, and that's called the cleansing of the breath. And then when we sit, then we sit without any distraction. Then the 7-point posture consists, so you can see the figure, there is an illustration here. The 7-point posture consists of sitting in the cross-legged posture. And so cross-legged, the left one goes on top, the right one goes like this. So just as you see the Buddha. So if you are male, your right leg goes outside. If you're female, your left leg goes outside like that. So that's the posture of your leg. So that's the first one. Your legs in Vajra, Asana or Vajra, Dorje, Kiltro, Vajra posture. The hands rest in the lap in the right with the right over the left. The hands are in this posture, the left hand here and the right on top, and the thumbs gently touching each other. And it's not up suspended in the air, it's rested here on the lap, below your navel. My navel is here, so say about 4 fingers below my navel, like that. So that's the second. Thumb slightly touching. The spine is straight, so we don't want to hunch, or we don't want to lean over on the back of the backrest like this, but straight. The spines are all kind of stretched and straight. So that's the third one. The spine is straight. The shoulders slightly raised, so not down slouching, but kind of like this. Your shoulders. The chin gently tucked, so not raising up, but gently. So this way, slightly tucked, not too low like that, but gently, kind of slightly tucked inward, like that. You kind of pull a little bit, not too much, gently, just ever so slightly. So that was fourth. The tongue touching the roof of the mouth. So your tongue touching the roof of your mouth or palate, like that. And your lips kind of not wide open, but you don't purse your lips, kind of open, so that you can breathe through your mouth as well as through your nostrils. So 6th. And now your eyes, your gaze, so that's 7th. The eyes remain open and focused downward in the direction of the nose. So in this particular tradition, we keep our eyes open when we meditate, like that. So then right over here. If you find this position too uncomfortable, at least straighten your spine. So make sure your spine is straight. Sometimes if you are not able to sit on a cushion, then you may sit on a chair or so, but make sure your spine is straight if you're sitting on a cushion or if you're sitting on a chair. Then perform the practice of cleansing with the 9 breaths. So now we're going to learn the cleansing of the 9 breaths. It's also called the 9-round breathing. This practice purifies the energy within the nerves and channels. Both ignorance and wisdom nerves exist within the channels, holding both emotional and wisdom energy. We are trying to purify the emotional energy and transform it into wisdom energy. The practice of the 9 breaths purifies the emotions as well as sickness and demonic influences. I recommend that you do this practice when you wake up each morning. So it's always good. When we wake up, sometimes we feel lazy and uninspired. But if you wake up and then sit straight, and then if you do this cleansing of the breath, then we feel fresh. So begin by sitting in the 7 posture and make a Vajra fist. Vajra fist is this way. So you, again, you can see the illustration of the sketch. Your ring finger, the crease here, this here, and you pinch with your thumb here. With the tip of your thumb, you pinch on this one, and then you kind of fold the 2 fingers, your index and your your middle and your ring finger down like this. You see it? Like that. Pinch here. You need to kind of press. Don't kind of press too hard, but kind of gently over here. And then it is, I think here Rinpoche mentions that there is what we call as the emotional channel. The channel that generates negativity, the channel that kind of moves the negativity, is kind of arrested as we halt this, or we kind of stop them. So if you press here like this, so therefore the Vajra fist. This is called the Vajra fist. And same with your left hand here, like this. So like that. Press the base of your ring finger with your thumb. This seals a special nerve where life support energy can exit from your body and negative influence can enter. Raise your shoulder and place your fist in the crease between the top of your thighs and abdomen. To do this one, then you need to kind of stretch like this. So you need to get your elbows straight like that, and you press here in between your abdomen and your thigh here together. There's another nerve here that we kind of push down like this. Crease between raise your shoulder, place your fist in the crease between the top of your thighs and abdomen. Straighten your elbows like this. This posture straightens the spine and central channel. You still have your Vajra fist. Now we need to also visualize the 3 channels in our body. Visualize the center channel starting 4 fingers below the navel. The center channel runs parallel to our spine. So, like that. It starts below 4 fingers of your navel. Going up to the crown of your head, then curving over the exit of the tip of your nose. So it comes here and then tip of your nose over here. It ends like the handle of an umbrella. It goes like that. The bottom starts here, goes all the way, curves through your head, and then ends right here on the tip of your nose. The central channel, or Uma, is blue. The name of the center channel is called Uma. So it's blue in color. There are 4 qualities, and it's called Uma and has 4 qualities. It is straight, made of light, is the size of a medium arrow with a hollow interior, and its walls have the thickness of a lotus petal. So it's not like thick like a tube. It's actually very supple, like the petal of a flower or like a lotus, like that. And it's transparent. You can actually see inside out. It's radiant, it's luminous, like that. So it's made of light. So the 4 qualities: straight, luminous, and the size is like we also say the size of your ring finger, size of your, like a bamboo, like a medium bamboo, like a bamboo arrow, like that. And then you know that it's not thick and hard, but supple. On either side of the center channel are 2 other channels. So now we have 2 other channels on the left and the right of the center channel. All of these channels open into each other 4 fingers below the navel. The Roma on the right side is on the right side of men and left side in women. So depending upon the gender, so for men, Roma is on the left side, and for women it's on the right side. Roma is on the right side for men, and women they have on the left side. And the color is white. So men, because Roma channel is in connection with anger. So men predominantly kind of express anger more or stronger than women. So therefore we tend to express ourselves as men. So that's why the white channel, like the white essence, is on our right side. And women, they express the red energy, which is the red essence. So therefore their right hand side expresses the red channel, which is called Changma. So again, the Roma is on the right side in men and the left side in women, and is white. It comes up next to the center channel and passes behind the level of the ear, exiting through the nostril. So like this. Because the center channel kind of ended here at the nostril, so a bit in the tip of the nose. The left channel, now the right channel here, which should say for the men, ends at the nostril here. The Changma is red and on the left side in men and the right in women. So the red channel. It too exits through the other nostrils. Each of these channels are half the diameter of the center channel. So So the two side channels are half the size of the center channel. Here goes curves this way, goes parallel to the center channel. They extend down like this. With the fist in the crease of the top of the thigh and with the elbow straight, visualize the air as wisdom air. So like this again. So then now we'll use the Changma. Changma is, you need to familiarize, Changma for men is the left. And same with you too, you'd say, Changma for women would be the right. So for men, it's the left, it's the red channel. Using the hand from the same side as the Changma, draw the wisdom air. So like this, you kind of go out, then you draw like this. Okay, using the hand from the same side as the Changma, draw the wisdom air into the nostril, opening the channel. The mudra draws in the wisdom air from the Dharma dhatu, the basic space of phenomena. And as you inhale, you receive the blessings of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and 3 times. The 3 roots, awareness holders, and lineage holders. With the air drawn in, so now as you do that, you draw like this. And this time you press like this. When the air is drawn in, seal the nostrils with the Changma side. So now as you draw like this, and then you go, you now hold this one. And then now you breathe out through your right. So now you closed your Changma. The air which has traveled through the nostril goes down through the Changma and then forces the air into the base of the Roma and up and out of the so then, because this hand is here, after you do that, you just hold here. Now you breathe out. Like that. So then we reverse. Let's see. Repeat on the other side now. Again, now you keep your left straight. And again you draw in the wind. And then close your right nostril. And then breathe out gently. So to again go back to this posture. Repeat on the other side. Using the other hand, women and men will be different because their channels are reversed. The third time, use both Vajra fists to draw air into both nostrils. So this time, go like so. Then again, this time you hold it like this. Draw through both the Roma and Changma, forcing the wisdom air into the center channel and out through the top, through the tip of the nose. Then go up, breathe out. So like that. So you kind of know how to do this. And so first you kind of breathe in, and then you kind of close here and breathe out. The second one, you breathe in, you breathe out. And third one, you breathe in through both your nostrils. And you breathe out. So this is the first set of the 3. Then we have second set and the third set. So to do this breathing, first, on the first one, you cannot do gently. So you breathe in, and then you breathe out, like that. And then in the second set, you do slightly forceful. So on the third set, you cannot breathe in again, slowly. So because when you're doing this in the morning, your channels are kind of, let's say, blocked. So you don't want to force it in the first, in the beginning. So you kind of do gently. And once you have done that, the second one kind of forcefully. And the third one, then you do again gently. So those complete the 9-round breathing. And along with this, there is also the visualization. So you have the visualization that goes with these exercises. So it says this completes 3 breaths, repeat twice more. So altogether becomes 9, like that. Inside the aroma, the white channel is the male energy, which is visualized as ashen in color and in the form of a snake. So the color is ash-like, gray ash-like. And in the form of a snake. The energy is in the form of a snake. Roma is the essence of anger. Snake and anger, they kind of symbolize. It is symbolized by Poden Gelpo, king of male demons. There is a name for this negative spirit called the male demonic spirit. When you breathe out through this channel, so because we are breathing in first through the left, and we force out all the negativities through the right channel. It is the channel related with anger. So you do like that. Breathe out. When you breathe out through this channel, you expel diseases, wind, bile, phlegm, and so on. So again, these channels, each of these channels have different diseases related to the channel. So. And dissolve all negativity into space. Similarly, inside Changma, the red channel is the female energy, dark red in the shape of a rooster. It is the essence of desire and is symbolized by the female demon spirit called Senmo. When you breathe out through this channel, you expel diseases such as hepatitis, jaundice, urinary infections, kidney diseases, and so on, dissolving them into space. Now the center channel, Uma. Inside Uma, the center blue channel is Maning. Maning is hybrid. Maning is like indeterminate. To be a male and female, and the other one is indeterminate. The master of non-dual male and female energy, which is the color of smoke and shaped like a pig, and is symbolized by a naga spirit, serpent spirit called Ludden. The essence of this energy is ignorance. In this channel, all diseases from countless lifetimes are collected, as well as accumulations of defilements, impure energies, and especially poisons of the nerves and energy. When you breathe out through this channel, all these accumulations, as well as obstacles of any kind, are expelled and dissolved into space. So when we are doing this, we need to visualize the male's energy is like the snake-like spirit. The female's energy is like the rooster-like. The rooster are constantly, they're attached and they always have desire, expressing desire. The snake constantly expressing hate and anger, like that. And then the center, like the pig, ignorance, sloth, stupidity. like lack of awareness like that. So therefore, when you do this, you need to kind of remember and then do the breath. So let's try that again. Okay, breathe in first. Now through both your nostrils. Okay, this goes first. Again now, second set. Okay, now the third one. So like that, 9 round breathing. Feel that with each breath you are washing the channels, then rinsing them until finally they are completely cleansed. This is a healing practice and helps one's meditation. As the 3 poisons, anger, desire, and ignorance, are purified, the 3 demonic influences, Podon, Gyalpo, Moden, Senmo, and Luden Sadak, are expelled, and the 3 diseases, wind, bile, and phlegm, the root of the 404 diseases, are removed. Upon completion of the 9 breaths, sit while feeling the pure state that remains. Release the hands and return in the 7-point posture. So this way you were earlier. So once you go, and your hands back in meditation. Allow your mind to remain in a state undisturbed by any thoughts related to the 3 times, past, present, and future. This meditation position allows the body, speech, and mind to relax in a completely natural state. So like that. So that's all for tonight's class. Just remember that. And then please remember to buy the commentary from the Vajrayana bookstore. It's called Dharma Treasures. Dharma Treasures. It's a commentary on the preliminary practice by Lama Tarchen Rinpoche. So if you want to practice, you might remember, but in case you forget, you can rewind the teachings and then listen to it again and again, and work on your intention, and then work on setting up the shrine, because this is a commitment that you undertake to complete the foundation, the preliminary practice. So you need to be serious and then be focused. Okay. Do you have any questions? Any questions you may ask? Yes, Alex.
When you put your hand out and then you breathe, pull it back in, what are you visualizing with this hand movement?
You're breathing it. Anytime you're breathing in, you're breathing in wisdom air. Wisdom air is replacing all the stale wind inside your body. So you breathe in light and you force out all the stale energy that are related to your emotions or the poisons and the diseases and the demonic spirits. So you breathe in light. So you breathe in wisdom light. Good. Got it?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I will send the link to where to purchase the book. It's Vajrayana Foundation or dharmatreasures.org. Dharma, Dharma, treasures.org, and look for Ngöndro commentary by Lama Tarchen Rinpoche. That's the diagram of the channels. The center channel kind of goes up, way up next to the skull, and then curves down. Whereas the two right channels, they curve from where the ear is, like that. See? They're straight inside your body if you're looking from the sides, just like that. Okay, so I think that's all for tonight's class. Yeah, keep practicing, and then familiarize yourself with the posture, the 7 Vajrayana postures, and the 3 channels, and the 3 channels representing the 3 poisons, representing the 3 demonic spirits, and the 3 kinds of diseases, like that. So if you identify them, then when you do the cleansing, it will be easier. So the cleansing, the exercises go along with the visualization. Right now, our right channel is kind of ash because it's been kind of darkened. That's why it looks ash-like color. But once you purify, then you can see it's kind of transparent white. Likewise, your left channel for men, we are talking for men, then it's the red channel. The left channel, it's kind of dark gray, almost like brownish, like dark red, almost maroon or brown. And as you cleanse, then it becomes radiant red. And the center channel, right now it's kind of smoky. But when you cleanse it, then it becomes transparently blue. So the center channel, as we visualized, it is blue in color, but when you're doing the breathing exercise, it's kind of contaminated. But as you cleanse, then it becomes radiant blue. Okay, so that's all for tonight, and then we'll do the dedication. The dedication prayer is on page 62. Again, may the merit that we have accumulated through the teachings and receiving the teachings bring all motherly sentient beings to the state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. That in general and particularly may it pacify all negativities of this world and blossom and prosper the positive qualities in each and every sentient beings. Sanam diye thamche zikpa ne thomne ne pe dranam pamje shin ke ga na chi banglong troba ye se pe sole trova rasho. Chambe bawo jidara kemba dang kundo zangbo de yang de jente. De da kunge jesu daglob chin gewa de da thamche rabdong. De zum shebe gewa thamche ki ngowa gangla choktu ngakpa de. Dagi gewe zawa de genjang zambo che rabdu ngowaragi. Janshu semcho rimbo che ma ke pa nam ke juruche. Ke pa nyamba me pa dang gong ne gong du pelwarasho. Janshu semdai midra shin, janshu che la sho wada. Sangye namge yong zung shin, duke le nam bangwarasho. Chanchu semba namge ni roden tola gongdosh. Gombo yini gangongba semjen namla de jurush. Semjen tamje de dan den juruchi ngendro tamjen tauto tongparash. Chanchu semba ganda sarjokpa. De dan kunge melam dru parasho. Gewa diye gewa kun sonnam yeshe tsozoi. Sonam yeshe lejong wen damba kunni tobar sho rinchen getso deye rowa kun. Tadu dambe chedan midrishin ranshin denne zoba tarchinne. Chenga drobe jiden ze barasho pende junne temba peljuruchi. Tsera kundu chela che juruchi gelkam kundu tashi ge juruchi. Drogun chamche sangye to parasho lama ku kam zangwara selwad. Chodu guze ringwara selwad, tenle darjenge para selwad. Lama dan drewa me parachinje lo, gandu kebe kewa tamche du. Tori yenden dunden to parasho kema taudu che dan che juris. Surjen drube rangwa ye parasho deriyan lama damba ne je chin nindan sendu chela che parasho. Che do ne ningbo dendro de tsede sebe janso gelwarash. Siva dambe chera denje chin shenpen rola chonge me bash. Lapchen shenden chore me bai. Tamche chamche sangye to barasho. Chesul deyan nide kilkoroche. Choke tadru kundu drajurute lodre bemo rapto gejech. Sangye tempa darjenge barasho lungre tebe mishe driblet. Menga sambe te zomuna jong gomjong yeke nelu jijense. Sherab sumge nawa ge barasho. Ken lo che sum ring lo che zamling sa sum cha baraka. Doju chon sum nawa dai midren de sum ge le sho. Nandra riksum langa che gu ngang ku dan ye she ro pe jamle. Sabsan nal joro chenbo nyamlen la erme tu ki tigle ro che sho. Kewa kundu yangda lama dan jalme che ge bella long che che. Sadan lamgi yenden rabzo te. Palden lame go pan nyuru do sho. Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Siddhi 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 Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Te Benzar Samahayaza Sindhi Pala Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Te Benzar Samahayaza Sindhi Pala Om Ahum Benza Guru Pema Te Benzar Samahayaza Sindhi Pala Hum Okay, that's all for tonight. Everyone stay well, take good care. As you know, this is Sagadava month, very, very auspicious month. And please engage in practice. Okay. And in the morning, we have Buddha Puja at 7 a.m. So please join if you can. Okay. Tashi Delek, bye-bye.